Hi guys, how are you doing? Um, Thank you for coming tonight. Of course, you saw that tonight. The What I'm going to be doing is we're going to learn about, or we're going to do some trees, and I'd like for you guys to pick a tree that you'd like me to do. Herb picked two, but I definitely going to do the first one. And if we don't get, can you guys hear me? Don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right, so we're going to be doing four different kinds of trees. Uh, Herb told me one or two. The first one was the giant sequoia. That's what I'm going to do first. If you guys can come up with three other ones or any other people, whatever, I'll do those. But if not, I'll also do the other one that he wanted, that he put on there. I have an echo now. That's just great. Okay, where am I getting the echo from? Did I have an echo before? Could you hear me before I got the echo? Do I have an echo now? I hate gnats. So good. Can you guys hear me? Yes. No. Okay. No. Nowhere. Okay. It's good. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. All right. So I wanted to say hello to you guys. So I saw Liz and Herb and Natty. I think that's everybody right now. Um, yes, so far. Hope more people should follow to come in. Okay, so I've got my iPad over here, and I'm pulling up pictures so that I have references. And so got a couple of pictures of several pictures of the giant sequoias. So um I'll show you in a second. You'll see my palette or my canvas panel is in uh, taped off into four sections. So that's what I'm going to be using so that when we're done, they'll all be on the same palette together. So let me switch this over. And guys, if I'm busy and I don't see anyone else coming in, can you let them know what I'm asking for? I'm asking for the trees that they'd like to see me do. Okay, let's go back to here. Move this over here. Okay. And now we're going to go like this. There we go. So this section here, oh, it's opposite. That's weird. Okay. I guess I didn't make it where it wasn't opposite. Okay. So this is the right size. And after I'm done with that, then I'll pull the tape off of this side, off of this part. And then, you know what I mean. They're all actually the same size, but you just can't tell that because of the tape. So let's get started on the first one. Let's put some, let's do some sky. Gotta have that sky. Okay, so let's get some sky in there. I hope you guys have had a good week. Okay, I've got my new camera. I was going to tell you that. Um, just trying to get used to it, and hopefully I can figure this all out. I'm still using my phone up here for now. But soon I hope I won't have to. Okay. Got to go down pretty far with the sky so that through the sequoia tree you'll be able to see sky. Okay. I have a popped up question for you. How big do you think a tree's roots are? Normally, not saying always, but normally a tree's roots are as big as the tree is above ground as well as underground. I know that that's not always true because a lot of times you'll see when they pull it up, you'll see the stump and there's not a lot of roots. But what that's done is they've yanked it and they cut off, or they tore away the main root ball from the rest of the tree. So this is going to be snow, but we're going to go ahead and put in our tree. Gotta get this closer to me. And sequoias have a lot of, they're very like yellowish. So what I do is, you've seen me do trees before. I usually do the dark color first, and then I do the lighter color over the bark. Now we're gonna have a couple of different, more than one tree, but we're gonna go ahead and just start.
From the United of Green to Main Street, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas knows small businesses are the heart of our communities. Their health and success impact all of us, which is why Blue Cross is committed to providing community resources and a better healthcare experience for our small business members. Let's grow together and build thriving, healthy communities. We'll help you find a solution for your small business. Better health, better business. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas.
So I got to get the back color, the main color on first. And because I'm going over that blue, it's not doing full coverage, but we'll come back and do that in a minute.
These are things that children should never see violence, never see abuse. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. That's okay. I was just saying hello to everybody and letting you guys all know that I'm doing trees. We're going to, I'm going to let you guys pick what trees. The first one I'm doing is the giant sequoia. I need 3 more, or at least 2 more, because I've also got the ponderosa pine picked. Those were both picked by her, but if I get any other people, I'll forego that one and do the ones that you guys pick. So you guys can pick a tree for me to paint. So I'm going to do this down here. This is grass, and we want to make sure that you don't see the bottom, like make it look like grass. I mean, not grass, snow. Cypress tree. Hi, Annie. How are you? Okay, that's a good one. So we'll put cypress tree. Okay. And a mango tree. All right. If you guys pick one more, then that will be it. And if you don't pick another one, I'll use the other one that Herb gave me. So we're just going to put some snow here.
This is an aggravating assault report that Marissa filed against Cornell back in 2013 at her mother's residence. She was holding their 3-year-old daughter, Monica. Marissa stated that they began arguing. At that point, Cornell produced
Okay. Now let's put some more brown on these to thicken it, to darken it up. You know what? I'm going to use my hair dryer. Hopefully it won't be too loud. Okay. Ornament cherry tree, a fan palm tree. Okay, so I'm going to do this giant sequoia, cypress tree. I'm going to do the mango tree, and then a fan palm tree. Okay, fan palm tree. And then I will keep the other list, and maybe I will do the other ones in my next video, in my videos when I get back in town. And I'm going to tell you guys about my schedule while I'm gone. So, and then ornamental cherry tree. Oh, I love cherry trees. I love doing cherry trees. Okay, ornamental cherry tree. Okay.
You can see her falling asleep. She was just exhausted. God, she's so strong. And he asked her these grown-up questions, and it was just. If I show you the picture again, would you know if that's the case?
Okay, so, and you probably know where the giant sequoia, about the giant sequoia trees. They are the great big giant ones. They are in California. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're the ones that that one that you could drive your car through. down at the base. So if any of you guys would like to be on panel to help read and to talk to me, or because when I get painting, I stop talking unless I have somebody talking to me, like you guys have heard on my my chipmunks. Okay. While that's drying, I'm going to take this tape off of this side. So I can start painting this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see. Let me find the cypress tree. And I'm using my my iPad so I can get a picture in my head. Oh, those are pretty. All trees are pretty to me though. Okay. There's different kinds of cypress trees. So who was it that said the cypress tree? Annie. So there is a lot of different ones. Can you find? Let's see, because there is a bald cypress, Sidious Labani cypress. No, that's not a cypress tree. A lone cypress tree. That's the one I'll do. I'll do the lone cypress tree. So I'm just going to do sky again, but I don't want the sky to be the same as the other one because I want it to actually look like a different paint, four different paintings. So I'm connecting this. There we go. And then
The day we knew that Kate had a friend who resided in our lower ninth ward of New Orleans. She had the I believe it's green great she gave us information about the address. So we went to the house. We see this green and great flowers in the driveway. Wait. And not a photo. It's a good little baby. I'll check that out. He's a foot shake to the other man. I'm all for, being secretive. No.
All right, like I said, I get quiet. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we're gonna put some grass down here. Okay, oops. So what I was gonna tell you about my my trip. I've done 2 paintings. Okay, first of all, the painting I said that I was gonna have tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. It's Saturday. So it's going to be a part of a collaboration. And So it won't be a premiere because it's right when we eat dinner, and so I don't like to interrupt, dinner time. We sit down as a family and eat. So it will just be a video that you can just watch, and I will share it so that you on my Facebook so you can see it um, on there, and then Sunday, because I did 2 paintings today, so Sunday I'm gonna forego a painting, and I'll be in Utah already. But because I've done 2 paintings already, those 2 paintings will be on Tuesday and Thursday of next week. And then tomorrow I'm doing 2 more paintings. And those 2 paintings will be the next Tuesday and Thursday. And I'm not sure if I will be doing premieres because I'll be in Utah. We'll see. I'll switch it if I need to, but I'll definitely share them. And then I get home on the 18th, and Sunday afternoon, if I have time, I'll do another painting for that night. If not, we won't have a painting on that on the 18th. We'll see. Okay. Now, this one has a really, really dark trunk. This one's still wet, so we'll come back to that one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it when it's a really dark one. I'll do black trunk, and then I can come back with the highlights of the tree. But I need to dry this, so maybe I'll let that sit for a minute, and I'll come back. This one is closer to being dry. Okay, so we'll let that one sit and dry, and we'll go back to this one here. And this is opposite. This is my right hand. This is my left. I forgot to flip it, and that's why it looks weird. Because I am definitely right-handed. So we're going to use this yellow because I gotta do this. Hold on. Okay. The giant sequoia is very light colored and kind of yellow. The trunk is. So that's why I had to get this really dry so that it wouldn't rub. In fact, this is not good. Let's see. Look at this little one. Okay, so it's going to have lots of lines. So this is a small one. It's going to be harder to see. Hi, Happy. How are you? Welcome. You know what? I'm going to add some white to this yellow because it becomes more opaque. This orange is not opaque at all. That's why a lot of times you guys notice I do a lot of things white first. Hi, Sandra. How are you? We are doing sequoia trees.
divine power guiding our investigations? Because if there was, why would he allow this to happen in the first place? It just seems like certain times, some things just fall right into place for us. And you call it what you will, whether it be luck, it's out there doing hard work, or something higher than us guiding us. And I know people are going to say, well, why is that never the case? Well, maybe we don't listen.
So, Sandra and Happy, I had them pick some trees, and I've got a list. I'm only going to do 4 tonight, but I have a list of 6 trees, and if I get another 2 more, I will do a tree series, or even more. I'll do a series of different trees.
He went there with that specific intent to do her harm. I mean, he unscrewed a light bulb at the neighbor's home just so he could hide under the cover of darkness.
And like I said before, if any of you want to come up on the panel to read, you don't have to show your face, just to read the chat. Okay, we'll let that dry, and we will go back over to the Chinese. I mean, not the Chinese. This the cypress tree. And it's really dark colored, so we'll put the highlights on it afterwards. So
I just believe that she was scared. You see someone commit a horrific act like that, you don't want to get in trouble.
yeah.
We have evidence that's disputing your story. We know you saw this person. I know you saw him in the house.
We're going to do 2 of them.
I know you saw him.
This one's going to be a lot bigger.
She could have easily stepped up that night and said, yes, I saw him do this, and saved the family, and that would clear a lot of grief and fear.
And I love painting. A baobab tree? I don't even know what that is. I'll have to write it down and look it up. Let me put my glasses on so I can read it. Ah! My pen just fell. Hold on. Okay. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Okay. I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay. See, BAO Bob tree or Bob. I'll have to look that up for sure. Hi, Free Handley.
I didn't feel like he should know where he was. I was glad that she finally told us what she saw, made the case like that much stronger. We had two witnesses. I was glad she just came forward. I believe that Keisha's in danger and his daughter's in danger right now, and I'm getting frustrated right now.
Just gonna put some rocks around the bottom here.
You can't run forever to see a small city like this. It's not Los Angeles, it's not Chicago, it's very small, and people come to everybody. And eventually, we're going to find someone who knows where this guy is.
Thank you, Liz. So I'm just using a little bit of white mixed with the brown, and that gives the highlight to the rocks. Okay. We're gonna put, let's see, let me look at this one. Oops. I'm just gonna.
So that's what a lot about his character right there, how much of a coward he was, that he could commit such an act, and then not be a man up, stand up and face his reality, face the crime that he committed. He just posted this one this morning.
Okay. Now we're gonna start putting some leaves on these ones so that we can move down here to the bottom ones. Okay. So let me look at the leaves. Okay. So this color I wanted to show you. It's not, this used to be a bottle of white. And then I put blue. And then I put purple. And then I put red. And I mixed it all up. And I got this like almost like an olive green. And so I'm going to use that for the giant sequoia leaves. Now, you guys see me with all these different brushes while I am painting. Now, I use a lot of these bristle brushes. Okay, so this is a bristle, an old. I mean, this thing is extremely old, and so is. Oops. These three, I guess they're chippy brushes. I've had them over 30 years. In fact, I've had them over 40 years. I had these when I was a kid. So yeah, I still use them. They still work. So a mimosa. Okay, gotta flip to the next page. A mimosa tree. Okay. All right. I'm definitely going to be doing a tree series. And then this is like a stipple brush. So when I'm doing my my leaves, I use all these different ones. I've got lots of different kinds. And then you've seen me use this one here. It's actually a waxing brush, but hey, it's great for what I use it for. So this one I'm going to I'm not going to put a lot of uh, um, leaves on here because you can't see the tops of the trees, but we're going to put some. So it's just a stippling effect that gives me the leaves. And there is the giant sequoia tree. That one's done. Now, to do the cherry, or not the cherry, the cypress, it needs to be a little bit different type of a texture. So I'm going to use this. This is a stipple brush, or yeah, a stipple brush. So Persian silk trees. Okay, I'll write that down. Or silk tree. I will look that up for sure. Thank you for letting me know. Say I. Okay, because I would like, Herb, that's not a tree. No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the leaves down on these cypress. This is a lone cypress tree. When I look, there's lots of cypress trees, but this is a lone cypress tree. Now, these leaves are dark green and kind of a yellow highlight. So I'm going to use that same color, but I'm going to add a little bit of black. That will darken it up so I can get that color that I want. That really, really dark color. And this is more of a flat type of leaves. So we're just going to go, and I'm going in this motion and I'm tapping. And so that way I'm going to be getting this shape. And then once I'm done with the green, then I will go back in. I need some more of that green. I'll go back in and add the highlights to it. But we'll start the other ones first because I don't want to get too advanced and then we have to sit and wait for it to the paint to dry. You know, back when I started painting, I honestly thought, I am never painting trees. You want to know why? Because I thought I had to paint every leaf. And when I found out I didn't have to paint every leaf, I was so happy. So happy. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of highlights. So I'm just using the same brush and kind of mixing it with it so that I can get some highlights in there. And you want the highlights where you think that the sun would hit the tree. Thank you, Liz. So you have to decide where you want the sun or the moon or whatever the light to hit your tree. And those are done. Except for we didn't do the trunks. I got to do a little bit on the trunks. So if you don't do that, then it just looks black. So I'm going to be using, let's see. I'm going to be using a little bit of white with a little bit of black and make a gray. And that will give me a highlight. So what this does is it gives your trees texture. Thank you, Naughty. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Happy. And I always forget your name, and I am so sorry. But I know it's you when I see it. Your name.
Join me, Busy Phillips, for my new show, Busy This Week, on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. We'll get the cheer to the late night chat.
And there, that's done. Okay, so now on to the next one. All right, the next one, is going to be a mango tree. Now, for any of you guys that didn't hear me, you guys can pick different trees that you would like me to paint. Tonight I already got a list for it, but afterwards, when I get back from Utah, I will do a tree series. So I'm going to pull this down, but then I want to move this off. If I can get it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now, ouch. Also, if any of you guys see a painting that I've done that you love and you want to buy it, let me know. And if you don't want to buy the actual painting, you can buy, or you can pay for get a print. Okay. Oops. Ooh, mango trees. Let's see. Image. I'm looking on my iPad over here so I can find a picture of it. That's different. Hold on. Let's go back. Gotta find one I can see more of the detail. And I hope you guys like this new camera I got, which is much better than the camera I was using before. Let's see. Trying to find the right image. That one works. Okay. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of a light blue sky. Thank you, Liz. I'm going to do a lighter sky than that. And definitely not as dark as that. So we're going to go with the light blue. And then we're going to mix some white into it. And just make it a really, really, really faint light blue sky. Okay. Now I got to be careful not to go into the snow.
You know, we're hoping for the best outcome. We try our hardest to get him out peaceably. Instead of facing the music, committed suicide. We didn't want that. We didn't want that to happen. We wanted him to answer for his sin.
Okay, I want it a little bit lighter than that. Well, I'm almost to the point I need to fill up my white.
Terrible moments. She can move on with her life now.
Thank you, thank you, Sandra.
Have some sort of life and be able to put this behind her, maybe raise a family of her own one day and share her love and protect them like
Okay.
do for her.
So my list, I'm going to put it on my community tab so you guys know when my paintings are coming out while I'm gone. Some of them might be premieres, but not all of them. So I want you guys to be able to see when they're coming up. He's doing okay. He goes through periods of time where he doesn't listen and doesn't do what he's supposed to do, like most men. But we just keep on trucking. I make sure he gets his medicine, so that helps. At 4 years old, how you explain to this child that her mom is never going to come back, you know? More cynical now. I feel like I see the real world. These hollow things that most people So I'm just putting some grass down here.
At the end of the day, it's almost like living with a bunch of ghosts in your head. You look at the city as a graveyard. All these cases where every little spot is like a cemetery. It just changes you as a person. I think it's job.
Need some more green. Now I'm going to come back on this and give it texture so that it actually looks like grass. with a little bit lighter of a color of green so that you can see the texture on it. Okay. Now this one over here, while that is drying, let's see. Let's see. Why is it not working? Oh, good night, Ron. Okay, I'll have to do that in a minute. I have to finish this one first. It's not letting me do what I need to do. So let me dry this really quick. I'm going to go ahead and pull this tape off. Okay. So that we can do this one. And the next one was fan palm tree. Okay. Let me get this started because it's dry now. We're going to use brown on this branches. Oops. I need some more brown. Okay. I do actually, but he's one I don't. So let me put his name down so I can look him up. I watch a lot of artists. I always have. So Joshua Alexandra. Cool. Thank you, Annie. Okay. Now this tree is a little bit different. It kind of goes into three right at the trunk. So when the trunk separates, the branches, they go off like this. And then they go off like this. And then this gets smaller and goes up. And then like this. Of course, we're not going to be able to see very much of this because I'm going to put a lot of heavy leaves on here. Now these leaves I'm not going to be able to do each individual one. So I'm going to use this one. Where am I? Right there. So you can see that one. This one will help give me that color. And this is a lighter green. So I'm going to add some of this light green with this green together to get the right color that I want. My fingers are getting covered in paint today, which is normal, but okay, so And this is a really, really dense, thick tree. And then I'll come back and put the mangoes on it in a minute after it dries. But I need to go back. Okay. Remind me that's a mango tree. I gotta go completely back. Okay, there we go. All right. So the fourth one is the fan palm tree. Oh, I have one of these. It's a fake one, but I have one. Okay, so that, well, sort of. It's not exactly. But you know what? I used to have one of these in my house when I was growing, when I lived in California. They're a palm tree, but this is just a fan palm tree. In fact, a street from where our house was, we looked up on this other street that was kind of up on a hill, and across down the whole street was all these palm trees, and it was Palm Lane. And we had palm trees in our yard. Let me just tell you, it's one of the hardest trees to burn. We tried. It's very hard to burn. And I should not know that, but I do. Okay. This one is even going to be a lighter sky. A really, 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 really light sky. Get some more white. Come on, white. Don't peter out on me tonight. I'll fill it up tomorrow. Okay, so let me get a brush. We're going to mix this up, get really, really light. Maybe it'll be lighter. Okay, Naughty. We're actually going to put this on sand, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'll put it on sand. So I'm going to put it on. Before I forget, I wanted to check something. I want to see. Don't know if I can give away subs this time. Let me see. They kind of regulate it how often you do it. So let me see. can't read everything with those glasses so far away. Yes, I can gift away 5. Here we go. Let's see who ends up with them. Henry Squirrelsaw, Flo Rodrigo, Ivy B Creates, and Maritza and Jessica. Awesome. None of the one that's in here right now, but these are people who do come in. Thank you, Liz. That's very nice of you. And I have 5 more. Oh, I was going to tell you, because I'm going to be in Utah, my next live will be the last Thursday of the month of May, because I'll be out of town and I'm not going to do any lives while I'm in Utah. Okay, let's get this show on the road and let's get this done. Let me see which one I want to do. Let's see. Let's do that one. Okay. All right. So we need kind of a brownish, yellowish brown on this. The trunk. Let me dry this. Okay, so I'm going to mix some brown with the tan to get the color of the trunk. Just because we want it light, but not too light, and not too dark. Okay. And I'm just going to do one. Right smack dab here in the middle. Now this palm trees don't normally, well, they kind of do get big at the bottom. They're not normal like a normal tree. In fact, we have to go back and do some highlights and do this and the grass really quick. Or just leave it like that. I might just leave it like that. Okay, let's see. It's really rough at the bottom. And I'll tell you why. As it grows and it puts out the palms, as the palms die, they fall. But a lot of times they're still connected. Or there's the area what they came out of is still connected. So while that's drying, I'm going to come over here and put a little bit of highlights on this tree. There we go. Okay. Now we need some more of this light color. Because palm trees, like I was saying about the leaves, even at the top, as it grows, the leaves fall down and they turn brown. Hi, Maritza. And You have got, I gifted you a membership. So, hello. So, what they do is, I wish I could show you this. The branches, as it grows, the branches like fall down and they're brown and they hang there. And then the palms are up on top, the green ones. So I'm going to use my fan brush. That's the best way to do these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to like brush. I know it's a weird concept, but that's what they do. And they just kind of hang there. And then some of them will be down here too. This weird texture. Palm trees are really weird. Okay, so now we're going to get another fan brush. And we're going to do the top of the tree. And I'm just turning my wrist, and it's giving me those palm fans. Then we're going to grab a different fan brush because I just muddied that one up. I got lots of fan brushes. And I want the yellow, the really bright yellow. I don't want the orangey yellow. So I'm going to load my brush. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Is there anyone else that I missed? Don't want to miss anybody. Let's see. No, I got everybody. Okay. So now I want to actually dry this. I don't want it to mix. Got the yellow, and we're just going to go a little bit. There. Okay. Oh, now I want to put some of this on here. Set down here. And then we need to do a little bit of making this actually look like more of a palm tree. Oops, I want some white. There you go. And then I wanted to do a little bit of turning that into grass. So, where's that other brush? I have so many brushes, sometimes I can't find the brush I'm looking for. Well, I guess I'll use this one then. So we're just gonna turn this into grass. Thank you, Jeff. And by making it look like grass, you're just, it's gonna stipple it. Stipple around the bottom of the tree so that it you'll see it where I started it. And by doing this, you're not going to see all my brush strokes. Of course, you're going to see it in the other ones, but I just wanted to do it on this one. And then I'm going to go for the light green. And I'm going to put some highlights. Let's see. Need a lighter green. So I can give it some highlights. Sometimes I just use yellow for some highlights. Let's do that. Mix some yellow in there so it's really much lighter. Sometimes I put straight yellow. Sometimes I don't. And then maybe over here I can put a little bit of this green. Not a lot, just a little bit. And when you look at a tree, the leaves are not all the same color. So we can put some light hints here. I think this is going to be it. I just got to sign it. And I'm going to sign it in black. And it's going to sign it backwards, just so you know, because I didn't flip the camera the right way. So next time I'll make sure. Like I said, this is a new camera. And first I had it where this was upside down. And I turned the camera around. But I completely forgot to check and put it on mirror instead of the way it normally, There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let me flip this. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Let me show you what it looks like. Can you guys see that? Oh, you're seeing part of the camera. That's what you're seeing. I hope you guys like this. Thank you for coming. And watch for my schedule on my community tab. I will leave it there so that you guys can see what is going on. And we'll see you. I'll have a video on Saturday. It's a Mother's Day video. It's going to be on a part of a collaboration, but it will not be a premiere. That one I know it won't, because it will be at 6 o'clock, and 6 o'clock is right when we're eating, so I won't be doing that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Liz. Thank you all. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Annie. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. Watch for that the tree series after I get back from Utah. I'll be gone 13 days. So I leave Sunday. And so, yeah. But watch out for that. And thank you so much, you guys. I hope you guys have had the most blessed week and continue having a blessed weekend. And I know it's Thursday, but and call somebody, check in on them, make sure they're doing okay. Also, don't forget to be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye, guys. I'm so glad you're here. Bye. Okay, if I can find the right button.